Hi everyone, welcome to lesson number 10. In this lesson, we'll be learning yet another technique to spice up our playing. So in this technique, we are going to move our first finger. So when we're playing, still playing in the C major scale, when we are playing chord number 1 in the C major scale, we are going to move the first finger back either by a semitone, right, which would land us on the key right exactly to the left, right, or when we're on chord number 1, we can move our first finger back by a tone, which means that we would skip over one key and it would land us here, right? Our finger would end up here on the B flat note. Seeing that? So let us demonstrate what that sounds like in a song. Draw me near. So if we were to move the first finger back by a semitone to the very next key here, this is what it would sound like. Nearer. So let's demonstrate again, starting on chord number 1. Draw me nearer. Moving back or moving to the left by a semitone. Nearer. Right? So that really adds a little dimension to the song. So let's go again. Draw me near, nearer, for nearer, blessed. Back to 1, 3, to the cross, for where to thou. And then we can do our little step up here. So when we are on any of the minor chords, remember when we're on 2 or 3, we can step up the third finger, the middle finger, before we go to the 5, right? So to the cross, back to 4, where thou hast. So we moved the third finger up by a semitone to the very next key. Hast to 5 now. Died, or we could even sus that key, right? So we could move. So we're applying the little techniques that we have been learning. We can move the third finger up by a semitone. Died, draw me, back to 1. Nearer, so we can go back by a semitone. Nearer, 4, nearer, 3, blessed Lord, 2. We can step up, then go to 4, to thy precious. And we can play 5, or we can play sus 5 by moving the third finger up to the right, to the very next key. Leading side. Alright? We can also, when we are on chord number 1, instead of moving back by a semitone, we can also move back by a tone. So instead of moving from here to the very next key, we can move here down to, so we're going to skip over this key here, skip over the B, and it would land us here on B flat. So let's try it with the song. Draw me nearer, nearer. Hearing that? So it really adds some dimension there. Let us try it with another song. Heaven is, so we can go back by a semitone, which would mean that we move down to the left to the very next note. So it would sound like this. Heaven is better than this. Or we can move down by a tone. So we're going to skip over this white key and go down here. It's the B flat. So let's try that. Heaven is better than this. Moving to 4. Oh, what? Moving down to 2. Joy, what bliss. 5. Welcome streets slash chord here. So we're on chord number 4, but we're gonna move up the fingers in the bass to 5. In that land where we never grow old. Seeing how the slash chord comes in here? Heaven. So we're moving back by a tone down to the B flat note. Is better than this. Oh, what? Down to chord number 2. I love the preaching and the testimonies too. But heaven is, and we can do the slash chord here again. Bring up the left hand to the 5th note in the bass. Is better than this. Alright, so I hope you enjoyed that lesson. You can apply this technique here to several songs, and it comes in especially at the beginning. So let me try a final song. So here we have Consume Me, Lord. Consume me, Lord. So we can go down by a semitone, just by 1 key. Me, Lord, with the fire of your spirit. Or let's start again and go down by a tone. Consume. So we're skipping over the B, going down to B flat. Me, Lord. Moving to 4. With the fire of your spirit. So that is a technique that I hope you will find useful. Thanks for joining. See you in the next lesson.